considered what really powers our future? Well, this dossier right here completely flips the script on the green energy transition. It reveals this massive strategic conflict that's been hiding in plain sight. Okay, let's just jump right into this. More than half, think about that, more than half of the entire planet's known lithium reserves are packed into this one region. It's a remote part of South America covering Argentina, Bolivia, and Chile, and they call it the Lithium Triangle. And just like that, a bunch of remote salt flats have become a global strategic battleground. You're with us at Strategic Labs, where we break down the forces that are really shaping our world. If you want to stay ahead of what's coming next, go ahead and like and subscribe for more tactical insights. So why all the hype? Well, with the huge global shift to electric cars and renewable energy, lithium has basically become the new oil. And that's put the Lithium Triangle at the absolute center of gravity for economic power, for national security, really for the next 100 years. But here's the thing. For the nations that live there, this has created a completely paralyzing dilemma. It's forcing them to choose between two really powerful instincts. Do you protect this incredible national resource as your sovereign right? Or do you have to jump into the global market just to survive and maybe, just maybe, get ahead? This is the first major disruptive conflict we're breaking down. And this dilemma, it's literally split the region's strategy down the middle. You've got two fundamentally opposed playbooks, a deep structural clash over who gets to control the future of energy. Okay, so on one side, you have what we're calling the sovereignty playbook. This approach treats lithium like a strategic national asset, something to be protected. The priority is state control, mainly to avoid the kind of exploitation they've seen with other resources in their past. But on the other side, you've got the market playbook. This sees lithium as a massive economic opportunity that needs foreign cash and, crucially, speed to capture. Now, what's really fascinating about the sovereignty playbook is the why behind it. This isn't just about control. It's about trying to break a painful historical cycle. We're talking about avoiding a repeat of history, where immense wealth was just pulled out of the ground, leaving almost nothing for the people there. The goal here is to stop foreign dominance, to build their own battery factories, and to actually capture the real profits. It's a powerful story, economic independence. The market playbook, though, it's driven by a whole different kind of fear, the fear of being left behind. The logic is all about one thing, speed. The argument goes like this. We need foreign money and tech, and we need it right now to meet this crazy global demand. Why? Because they believe this window of opportunity is closing fast. If they don't move, new battery technologies or other lithium suppliers could pop up and make their treasure totally irrelevant. And this debate is not new. I mean, look at this timeline. The region has been all over the place for decades. Way back in the 80s, Chile went all in on a market-first model. Fast forward to 2006, and Bolivia's Evo Morales does the complete opposite, nationalizing the whole industry. And then there's Argentina, which has kind of been in the middle, taking a hybrid approach. So what do you get? Three neighbors sitting on the same prize with totally different, uncoordinated game plans. All of this internal division basically created the perfect vacuum for a second disruptive force to come rushing in. And that is the intense rivalry between the US and China, which is turning this regional dilemma into a high-stakes global showdown. This table lays it out perfectly. China's goal? Total domination of the battery supply chain. Their main tactic? Just aggressive, state-backed investment. We're talking Chinese companies buying up stakes in everything. The US, meanwhile, is trying to play catch-up, pushing its own deals to counter China and secure its own supply. So these countries aren't just making economic choices anymore. They are being squeezed in a giant geopolitical vice. And the result is totally predictable. This external pressure is forcing these countries to pick sides. And that shatters any chance of them teaming up to form a unified front, like a lithium OPEC. An alliance like that would give them huge bargaining power. But instead, this geopolitical game ensures they stay fragmented, which just weakens them on the world stage. And that brings us to our third, and maybe the most critical, disruptive point. There's a very real danger that even though they're sitting on this 21st century treasure, these nations are going to fail to escape a centuries-old trap. There is no easy exit here. And that trap has a name. It's called the value chain trap. So here's how it works. It's a cycle where you export your valuable raw materials for a pretty low price, selling raw lithium, only to then have to buy back incredibly expensive finished goods, like the batteries that go into an electric car. all the real money, the valuable tech, and the strategic control ends up with someone else.
So the path forward is anything but clear. They're basically staring at 4 different roads into the future. 1, they could finally get on the same page and act like a real bloc. 2, they could just fully embrace the market and watch production soar, but give up industrial control. 3, they could try the slow, expensive path of building their own industries. Or 4, they just keep going down the same road, becoming a chessboard for foreign powers.
And this quote from the analysis really just nails it, right? This whole dilemma, it isn't just about a mineral. It's a fundamental choice about what kind of country you want to be in a world that's getting more and more competitive and polarized by the day. Which leaves all of us with the ultimate question. For the Lithium Triangle, is this white gold going to be their crown, the thing that finally brings them prosperity and power? Or will it be their curse, just the next chapter in a very long, very sad history of resource exploitation? The answer to that is being decided as we speak.
Now, this is just a preview. If you want the full deep dive on the strategies and all the players involved, check out our long-form analysis over on the channel. We'll see you in the next one.